Richardson, and this is my third video in my 5 new technology resources. And the one that I've picked now is this website called stockmarketgame.org. I think this is such a great resource because one, not only is it free, but you also don't have to register for an account to use it or log in or do anything. And I think that's great. This is something where, I have students who all the time in my business class, they'll talk about the stock market. Hey, what is happening with Bitcoin? What's happening with these other things? How does that work? How can you make money, lose money? And so I usually cover it in my class. It's about a week-long little section that I have, and students love it. But then at the end, I want to give them a chance to kind of see what it's like in the real world. Everyone likes to think that they can make so much money, but there is a reason it is difficult, so I want to cover that. So the reason I selected this resource is, again, that it is free and that it shows real-world examples for students. So this does give them the option to buy some stocks and have index funds, but it uses real-world data. It'll tell you the years that it uses, but they can kind of see what it would actually be like. So I'll kind of show you what this looks like. So you click into the game, you're able to start. You start off with $100,000, and you have 5 years to make as much money as possible. It updates every quarter, and then again, your goal is to make as much as possible. They have 3 different levels. They also have this guide to kind of help you out. So there's in your 3 different levels, you have different investment options. In the beginner one, it's a lot more mutual funds. There's a corporate bond, you only get 2 individual stocks. In the intermediate, you get 3 mutual funds, 1 corporate bond, and 3 stocks. And then in your advanced section, you get 8 individual stocks. So I did make my middle schoolers do the advanced version, but they wanted to buy stocks. I knew what they were interested in, so I want to give them that opportunity. So I'll click advanced on here. They do have a tutorial if you haven't covered any of these things in class. So if you haven't talked about investing, here's a short video on investing. If you haven't covered stocks, here's a video on stocks. There is a video with index funds if it will load. They also have some about bonds. So you go through, and then here's all the potential stock options they can have. So these are all the options. They don't get to pick all these, but this is the pool that it can be selected from. So it's 8 selected from these 15, and it gives them short descriptions on it. You click continue, and it shows you how you can buy and sell some of these stocks. This quick start guide is what I was showing you right here. We'll answer some frequently asked questions. It shows you a tutorial and all these different things. Let me go to continue. It asks for your grade. Let's say 8th grade, and we're from Kansas. Single player. This multiplayer version, they can select what they can play with one other person. My students did like that, but it's not like a whole class thing. But we'll do simple player or single player. So this tutorial, it kind of walks you through the parts. There's your cash up top. Here's your portfolio. This will go up and down based on what you have and how you've divided your money. They show you again how you can buy and sell stocks. You can see what it is. And then also over on this, well, once it all loads, it'll show you all that has been invested in. They do make you spend a certain amount of your money. You have to have a certain amount of your money in mutual funds and a certain amount in bonds. I think it's 25% in mutual funds, 10% in bonds, and then the rest you can split into stocks however you want. There you go. There's what I've bought. So you go through, blah, blah, blah. And they also have a news section, which I thought was really cool, showing how based on the news that is happening in real life, or at the time, 2016, 2017, how the stock goes up and down. So you click continue, you buy your stocks, and you can see if it goes up and down. I just thought it was a really cool tutorial to show students kind of what it would be like to buy and sell stocks. The 2 ISTE standards that this covers is 2.4C, use collaborative tools. So that is use collaborative tools to expand students' authentic real-world learning experiences by engaging virtually with experts, teams, and students locally and globally. And 2.5B, which is design authentic learning activities. And that is where educators design authentic learning activities that align with educational standards and use digital tools and resources to maximize learning.